Hello and welcome to Getting Your Money's Worth, the show that focuses on value. I'm Judith West, and our guest today is Amber Soletti, co-founder of OnSpeedDating.
Yeah.
Hi. And thanks for being on the show, Amber. Okay, so you have OnSpeedDating. You kind of put a new meaning into love at first sight. What do you have? Love at in the first minute or something?
Yeah, my partner and I, Carmen DeRay, we were both single in New York, and we had attended a lot of different singles events that were just based on age range. We all have our dating deal breakers. I like men that are tall, I like Democrats, I like firemen. So I was paying to go to singles events where everyone was my age, but I would walk in and all the guys were 5'6". So I wasn't really, to your point, getting my money's worth. I wasn't happy. I wasn't meeting people I was
So
interested
you have
in.
developed this. In fact, I'm holding up your, I guess you give this away, your template or something. And you say, because life is short, on speed dating. So let's talk about the sites and then the speed. The speed is what? 3 minutes?
The speed is 3 minutes and out.
3 minutes and out.
No dinner check to pick up. No unwanted conversation.
Right.
It's
3 minutes and out.
Yep.
Okay. And you can sign up with, what's this, Playing with Fire.
Yeah, that's
Data
fireman.
That's fireman.
Very
okay.
popular.
Inked Night. That's speed dating for Tatooed Single.
Tattooed Single.
That's a new
very
one.
popular.
Okay. Non-practicing Jew night. What's a non-practicing Jew night?
They don't get bar mitzvah. They don't go to temple. They don't keep kosher.
They don't get circumcised.
Well, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Size matters night. Men 6 foot plus, women 5'7" plus.
That's correct.
Wow.
We also do a hung night now as well for women in search of a big package. That's a new event on our menu. Hung night.
What is
Hung
is that?
night. It's for women in search of a big package.
Okay.
We're pushing the envelope on these events.
We'll stop right there. Date a kitten, older men and younger women.
Yeah.
I think I get that. But let's talk about this one. Date a cougar. What's a cougar?
A cougar, it's a new phenomenon. It's really relevant.
What is it? Four-legged animal?
It's an older woman. It's an older
woman. Okay. What's the age range of a cougar?
It really varies. I think there's different definitions out there, and I think it's more about women dating a much younger man.
And you call these younger men boy toys.
Boy toys, cubs. There's a lot of names out there.
So a cougar, what is it? 40 and up, 35?
I would say 35 and up, and it's like I said, not so much about the age of the woman, but the fact that the woman is dating a much younger man.
Okay. Is that a popular site?
Oh my goodness, that's one of our most popular events. Actually, it's been featured on Regis and Kelly. The New York Times.
Yeah, that's how we found. That's how we found about you. I think the headline said, "Date a cougar and boy toy" or something like that.
Yeah, if you can't find a good man, raise one. That's our motto.
If you can't find a good man, raise one.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something. When cougars go out with boy toys, who pays?
I would say the boy toy most definitely because
the boy pays?
Absolutely, because this guy is trying to impress this older woman and let her know that he has his shit together. You know, that he has it together.
He has it together.
Yes,
so
exactly.
And I'm told that if you when you date older women, there's not quite so much pressure. Older women are more patient. They're not as greedy.
I think
they're more inclined to be sympathetic.
Yeah, I think a lot of younger men are into older women because they're more sophisticated, they're more worldly, they're supposedly, allegedly more experienced in bed, which is a great appeal to the younger guy. And then also there's not that pressure of marry me today or I want kids today so much as they get.
Okay, so let's walk through one of these sites.
Okay.
How do you match people? They match themselves. They go online. I mean, first they select their niche that they want.
Yes.
And then what do you do when you get the names?
Everything is based on interest, background, and fetish. So you go to an event where you're interested in the people. It's speed dating. You meet everyone for 3 minutes.
But you've already vetted these people. You've already proved their height or their fireman or whatever you're trying you're trying to establish.
Exactly.
And what do you do? Make an even account, men and women?
Yeah, we try to have an even number of men and women. Everyone at the event meets everyone at the event. So it's a numbers game. You're getting your money's worth. You meet 10 to 25 people in one night. So you
sit at a long table or something?
You sit at little individual tables. We do events at bars and lounges in NYC. And,
so what's like musical chairs? Everybody gets up.
Musical chairs. That's a great way to describe it.
Everybody gets up and moves around.
We actually make the men move. The women get to stay seated.
Oh, so the women stay stationary and the men move around.
Yep.
And there's there a bell that rings or something?
Yep. I ring the bell, and everyone has a dating pamphlet to keep track of who they're meeting.
Right. Right. Okay. I'll hold this up again. And you write the person.
You take notes because you're meeting people at incredible speed.
So you're meeting people at a very fast speed.
Yep.
And you have this thing in front of you, and you put their name down.
Yeah.
And what do? Put their impression.
No, things that help you remember them
Are you interested? Yes, no, or maybe.
Yep.
So you jot down a word or something.
So you would say John from Texas, 6'5" lawyer. Sarah, Scientologist. No, you just make notes to kind of help yourself out. When you then go to our website.
Okay, so let's separate. So you meet at least 20 people, 15
to 25 people.
Yeah, everybody meets.
Everybody meets.
And the bell rings, and you have to move on.
Exactly, 3 minutes and move on.
So after that's done, then you go through your list, and you find out of the people you met who you'd be interested in seeing again.
Yes,
Is that how it works?
Yes, we have a website, kissburg.com.
What's it called? Kissburg?
Kissburg, KISSBURG.com.
Okay.
That's where everyone has a profile that attended the event. It's a free dating site. And you go on, everyone that was at the event is visible on the site, and you check off anyone you're interested in. If it's
so you have your notes and you get the face.
You use your notes, and if it's a mutual match, contact information is exchanged via email.
Okay. Do you have situations where people don't get any mutual matches?
On occasion, we do.
But not frequently.
Not frequently, but on occasion. I mean, I've had people contact me and tell me
How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for about a year now, so we're a relatively new company.
Okay. Have you had any marriages from your...
I don't know about any marriages, but we definitely have people that are now living together, now in long-term relationships, so we're pretty pleased.
Long-term being what, at least a year?
We've only been around for a year, but about an 8-month relationship I know about.
I guess in speed dating, long-term relationships takes on a different meaning.
That's true.
Right. Where'd you get this idea, Amber?
Like I said, my partner, Carmine, and I were both single, living in New York, going to events where we weren't meeting the people.
What kind of events were you going to?
They're all based on age range. So I feel
like Match.com and those kind of things?
I'm talking about like singles events, singles parties, speed dating events. We would go to these things, and they were all based on age range, and we weren't connecting with the people. So we figured by doing it based on interest, background, and even fetish, you're going to have a much better chance of hitting it off. And so we do events like Date a Democrat, Tall Singles Night, Date a Cougar. We have a Nurse Betty Night, so it's men that are interested in nurses. We have a Hot for Teacher Night, so we do things like that, yeah. And I'd have to say our most popular events by far are our Date a Fireman Night.
Date a Fireman Night is one of the most popular?
Oh my goodness. We have to turn women away.
What is this? Some kind of a power image with firemen?
It's the whole triple threat. It's the uniform, the saving lives thing, and the just being incredibly sexy overall. So it's very, very popular.
Okay, this is a new job description. Well, New York City has a new fire commissioner. We ought to contact him and give him this job description. Yeah. So Date a Fireman, and what else is very popular?
The Cougar Boy Toy Night is extremely popular.
And I am surprised. I mean, I get what the fascination might be for the man. I get that point, but women are willing to also. When women come to your dating site, don't they want to find someone they can marry, or they don't? That's old fashioned.
Here's the deal: women my age, late 30s, early 40s. A lot of the men that are available that are in our age range have a lot of baggage. They're previously divorced, they have a lot of children, they may have performance issues. You date a younger man, they're going to have a lot less baggage. They're more eager to please because they're in new territory. They know you're more experienced, so they go above and beyond. They're eager to please. They want to treat you amazingly well because it's like an honor for them to be dating an older woman. And like I said, less baggage is key. They're less likely to have been divorced or have children, which is great, right?
And other kind of therapy issues.
Exactly.
Right, but it's not the mom image.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
So tell me something. Do you guys produce revenue? We
charge for our events. We are profitable.
How much
I'd say we are one of the more reasonable companies.
So
in
what
the
do you
city.
charge for an event?
For our themed events, which are very niche, I mean, a lot of effort goes into recruiting such a specialized dater. Our events range anywhere from $25 to $40, depending on the event.
Yeah, and you also have this, which you brought along.
Oh,
this little kit that you give too.
Yeah, in addition to meeting 10 to 25 daters at an event, we're also sponsored by Haircut, which is a really new hot hair care brand. Hair care for your haircut. Yeah. So we offer free haircuts as well as product samples to all of our people that come out for our events. So it's a really great value for $25 to $40.
Okay, well, I mean, if you say so. I have to say I haven't had a lot of experience with speed dating events, but you make it sound very interesting, I must say.
You know what? Finding someone is a numbers game, and all it takes is one. So increase your odds.
Yeah. So you guys must spend a lot of backroom time, though, developing, as you say, these specialized niches and making sure the numbers fit. I mean, what if you have an event and people don't show up?
Oh, that's a nightmare.
That's a nightmare.
I blame it on swine flu, or at least I used to.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's only happened on occasion.
But you have business problems like anybody else. People not showing up.
It doesn't happen very often. And when it does, we guarantee at least 10 dates. If you don't get 10 dates, we're going to comp you to a future event.
So let me hear about your guarantee. So I sign up for an event and I go to one event. From one event, you're going to guarantee me.
I guarantee you will meet 10 other singles that you're interested in meeting. Whether they're tall, they're firemen, they're Democrats, they're nurses, they're teachers. You're going to meet 10.
As long as they have 2 legs and they walk and they breathe, I'm going to meet 10 people.
At least 10 people.
Right. Yeah. Do you ever have any people come to you and criticize?
Criticize in what sense?
This isn't working for me. It's a bummer. What do people? You have any unsatisfied
there's
consumers?
Always some people. I mean, in any consumer experience relationship, you're going to have some dissatisfied people. But I would say in general, people are happy. We're getting the most business from word of mouth. People are talking about it because we're doing things differently than everybody else.
Are you only in New York City?
We're only in New York City right now, but we're looking to franchise. We're getting a lot of inquiries, so we're very excited.
Yeah, well, New York City is a very fertile place for this. How many singles are there in New York City?
New York City is the singles capital of the world. More singles per capita than anywhere else.
Okay, all right. So on speed dating.
Yeah, and anyone that's interested in the Cougar Boy Toy event, we have another one coming up on February 10th. So definitely
that's pretty close to Valentine's Day. Is that deliberate?
Yeah, we try to do one once a month because it's very popular.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know Tell me again. What do you have to be a Cougar? By the way, I want to ask you something. Are these events for singles only? How do you know you're not getting married people coming?
How do we ever know we're not getting married people coming? I mean, that's the problem with the system overall, right? With online dating and everything. I mean, it's the honor system, I guess.
Okay, the honor system. All right. A new definition for love at first sight on speed dating. Okay, well, I can't say that word dating. It must be some kind of Freudian inhibition.
Dating.
On speed dating. Amber Soletti, co-founder. I'm Judith West, and you're watching Getting Your Money's Worth.